Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see, this is my skin. So, apparently, they got the Minecraft login authentication servers up. So, now I have my skin back instead of Alex. Well, in one of the previous episodes, I talked about how this is a let's play, which means we play it together, which means, to me, let's play means let's play the game together, not let me do everything off camera and then come back and show you what I did. To me, that's not a let's play. That's let's update you on what I've done while you weren't here. To me, let's play that shows more, including some of the grindy bits. To me, that involves the viewer more. And yes, I know some of the grindy bits get boring. Sometimes I get quiet and that's boring. I'm definitely not one of those sizzling personality types that's always a hollering and carrying on and has jokes every 5 seconds. I'm not one of those kind of people. But I do like to play Minecraft and I do like to make videos. And if you enjoy it too, then that's great. So let me show you what I've done. And I've discovered a few things that I wanted to show you. And then we'll get busy. Okay. As you know, we did this already. I just went around and put some fence posts up. I hate torches just slapped on a wall or spread all over the floor or whatever. So I did this. And I know I said in a previous episode, this was supposed to be a mine shack. It wasn't going to be a big, pretty house. Well, in my opinion, it's probably not what you would qualify as a shack anymore because there is some shape to it and it is starting to be a little bit on the pretty side. But at the same time, considering that we are in the 1.12 pre-2 snapshot and we have so many more blocks available to us with the cement and the powdered cement that considering this build is done with birch and oak, I would say it's still pretty basic. So I guess, anyway. But I can't stand just the box thing. I can't stand it. I have done builds that were boxy. Not saying I haven't, but they bug me. Each ceiling in each room is a little bit different because of the size and shape of each room is a little bit different. But primarily it's slabs and stairs just to give the ceiling some depth. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let me fix it before I forget again. Let's get rid of all this. Slabs, yes. Okay. No. Yes. Let's get rid of that other one. All right. Okay, so of course it's messed up. And I'm gonna get those. There we go. All right, so that's fixed. I meant to do that before. Okay, so we have our little chandeliers, and the reason we have the little basic wooden chandeliers is because I did the F3 test, and for those of you who are not familiar with it, if you go to F3 and it's in the second paragraph, 1, 2, 3, it's XYZ block chunk facing biome, and then it says light. Okay, you're getting 9 light from the sky and 9 is on the block. So you want it to be above 7. 7 means it can spawn monsters. So I went through here and I did light checks on the blocks to determine how much light I needed in the room. So this one, actually this one's pretty good. Okay, so that's why we have the chandeliers, and of course it dresses the place up a little bit. And again, these are very basic, rustic, simple lights They're not, you know, I could have used pretty glass panes, and I could have used, you know, all kinds of different things to make it fancier. But this is supposed to be a basic structure. It's not supposed to be a fancy house. Anyway, so here we go. I was working on this room, you know, digging out the walls. And I came through here. And I was like, okay, I'm going to run through here and light this up real quick because I don't want monsters spawning behind the walls, obviously. Because two things, I don't want creepers blowing up my walls from the other side, if they since be in here. And if you have monsters too close, you can't sleep. So I wanted to make sure. Well, this is what I found. Look. Hidey hole number 1. So, I don't think there's any monsters in here. No, let's light that up while we're in here. Okay, so this was our first hidey hole that we made and then we couldn't find later. And now we found it. And we're going to collect our little resources here. Take them back with us. And a lot of times, if I'm making an emergency safety structure, just something to keep from getting killed, I will use the slabs because, one, it makes your resources go farther, and two, it allows you to see out. And 3, if the monsters do come up, you can usually hit them with a sword in between the slabs. And then this carries on around here. And I threw some slabs up real quick, or some lights up. But this looks like a place we need to explore at some point. There's all kinds of iron down there. Let me see if I can get a torch. Well, I'm not sure that's going to do any good. I wasn't really ready to go caving quite yet, but we can throw up some torches. Okay, well, this makes me nervous. Because it makes me think I'm going to run into about 50 creepers any second. Okay, dead end. No monsters. We are on normal mode. I did not change that. Yeah, normal. So, I'm not quite sure why there are no monsters here, but we're going to go ahead and grab this while we're here. I'm not walking past this iron, I'm sorry. We need it. Okay. Go ahead and grab this as well. But yeah, I got tickled. I was wishing I had the camera on when I discovered that because I bust out laughing. I'm like, oh, well, there we go. There's the hidey hole we couldn't find. All right, so, well, there's more iron. We'll take that also. And I find it strange that this dirt block has grass on it. But we're going to leave it there. Because you never know. We may decide to do something. You never know. Now, don't get me wrong. This series is supposed to be about a village. It is based on working with villagers, living with villagers, protecting the villagers, trading with the villagers, improving the villagers' village. And maybe someday when I become a better Minecrafter, possibly even breeding villagers. But I have no experience whatsoever in villager breeding. I barely know how to trade with them. It's one of those things that I've been playing Minecraft since February 2011. So, it is now May 2017. So, I've been playing Minecraft for a little while. But, there are certain aspects of the game that I just never really focused on. And villagers was one of them. I've always loved going into a village and redoing the little houses and stuff. But I've never really involved myself heavily with trading. Oh, and more iron. With the trading and the breeding and all of that. And quite a while back, I was playing on a server and met some really good people there. And one of them taught me how easy it was to trade with villagers. It was something I'd always wanted to do. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'd never had any interaction with a villager. But the extent of it was, butcher wanted 6 raw pork chops, and I was like, okay. So I went and I killed some pigs and took them some pork chops. I was like, well, okay, nice doing business with you. At that time, I was pretty new to Minecraft. I did not know anything about unlocking more trades or anything like that. So, and I did not intend for this to be a caving episode, but the iron led to coal, the coal led to iron. We're back to coal, and we really need it. Okay, now I need to find my way back out of here. Let's light this all up. I'm happy with the no mob spawning. And of course, you don't ever dig under your feet. I know that was a no-no. But anyway, so I started this series not in the typical way that most people start a Let's Play, because most of the time they will, spend the night trying to gather resources and setting up a safety shelter and that kind of thing. Well, the story for this series is, for whatever reason, take your pick, airplane crash, boat wrecked, oh, we didn't get it, and I'm not chasing it down there. I'm not ready to go into that area yet. Maybe when we get some armor. Okay, so anyway, the whole point was to show you that I found our old hidey hole. Okay, so, I think it was through here. Yes, we are back. Okay, then. Now, we can fix this wall. Let me make sure. That should be more than enough light to keep anything from spawning. Oak planks. Yes. And we're going to need the birch. And we have the birch. Okay. So let's fix this. And we need no. That. Okay. So this room is fixed. I wanted to show you that. Then the other thing I wanted to show you is when I was digging out this room. Hang on. I had a nice little surprise for that room too. Okay, let's find. Yeah, that should be enough panes. Let's do this. And let's say these are open to get the fresh air. And that was not enough panes. This most definitely will be. Alright, so our window is open. No, that is not mob safe, but considering how much light we have outside and inside, we should be fine. And if something does manage to come through the window, hopefully we'll be able to handle it. So, anyway, we have the window in. Alright, let's get this smelted. Yeah, there's some more iron I found when I was digging out these rooms. Okay, so anyway, I was digging this out. And this was, well, I was going to say full of mobs. It had 3 creepers and a skeleton in it. And so I had to get them cleared out. And again, I lit it up because obviously I don't want stuff spawning right next to the building. And all this green grass back here, you know, and here this is enclosed. I was thinking, and again, I know this is supposed to just be a rough little mine shack, but I was thinking maybe a private garden, you know, fix it up with like a little water feature and maybe plant a couple of trees and green it up back there, and I don't know. I know, this is supposed to be a rough little shack, but I saw that and I was like, ooh, private garden. Anyway, another thing I saw, let's take that, let's go ahead and fill that up. I know about the recipes. Leave me alone. Alright, we're going to take this. And make, okay. I realized we didn't set up a foundation. We didn't, you know, put in a foundation under this house. But I thought, oh, well, this will be cute. We could do a little water feature here. So, thinking we need a foundation here. If I calculated that right, we'll see if I messed up the floor inside. Nope, can't see it. Alright, good deal. And I realize that's a very minor detail, and it's probably unnecessary, but I'd rather have it, you know. Okay, so let's see. That's taken care of. I want to, this is full. Oh, I know. Okay, well, never mind. I want to do the roof. The top needs to be done, but it's dark and I'm not in the mood to get shot at. So we're going to work on the storage room first. This is going to be the storage room. Considering the storage rooms I usually do, this is minute. So first thing we need is a bunch of chests. Are we going to be here long enough to fill them up? Probably not. Okay, so do I have enough logs? Probably not. Oh, I might. I might, actually. And now there's room for this. Okay. So if we put two chests. That's going to cut into that. We may mess up the ceiling. We are probably going to mess up the ceiling. Alright, never mind. We won't do this the way I normally do it. We don't need to maximize the space because we are not going to be here to fill up these chests. So, here's what we will do. Let's see. Let's start. Well, let's just do this. Where's my dirt? Let me count this out first. Okay, we have post here, chest, post, chest, post, chest, post. That leaves space in the corner. Or we could do so we have chest there. Say post, chest, post. That leaves 3 things here, 3 things there. Or 3 actually. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Not that. And let's see. That's not going to be enough chests. See, we can do 4. Yes. Yes, we can. And oak stairs, maybe? How will that look? I really love dark oak, and I would like to, wow, no way is the time up already. Okay, hang on. Let me at least get this in. Alright, let's see. If we have... Oh, of course I fell. glitch. Don't like the light glitches. Alright, let's scoot it down one. I guess we can do single chests. Right? Do chest, post, chest, post, chest, post, chest. We could do single chests. But then that's going to make a glitch there. We brought this in one. We bring that in one and do it there. I guess I could always bring this. No, I don't want to bring the wall in because that'll just move the glitch. We'll find something else to do with that wall. I wonder what would happen. Glitch again, which is what we just did. Why I had to do that again to see it, I don't know. Okay, so let's get these in. And I'm probably going to have to do this. All right, so let's get rid of that, that. Alrighty. And I'm not going to have enough stairs. Oh my gosh, yes I am. And I fell. And I'm throwing stairs. Okay. All right, so let's go. We're gonna. I know the timer went off. I know I'm supposed to quit, but I want to get this in. Oh goody! Complete and total darkness. We'll have to figure out the lighting for in here. I don't know what I'm gonna stick in here. That has cobble in it. because I was running out of space. All right, so oh, stop it. Okay, and of course, because we use stairs, we can still open the top. All right, so. Oh, I really hate having this space back here. I guess we can decorate it. We can put some leaves, make some plants or something pretty back here, I guess. Well, in the meantime, we'll just do that. Okay, so we have our storage room. It's not going to hold a lot of stuff, but this is supposed to just be a temporary place in case we get glitched out and sit back to world spawn again, even though our bed set us in the village. That really irritates me, in case you haven't noticed. We can come back here and grab some supplies to protect ourselves until we can get back. So, we're going to go ahead and call this episode. We got the storage room done. And we still got to roof the house. But at least the storage room is complete. And I still haven't found any sheep. I've been out chopping wood and everything else, and still cannot find any sheep to make a stupid bed. So, of course, it keeps raining and everything else. Alright. When we come back, we'll work on either the roof if it's daylight, or we'll work on the mining room, or we'll work on the bedroom, or we'll work on the private garden. I don't know. Maybe all of the above. We shall see. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me because it means that somebody else is enjoying this with me and I'm not all by myself talking to myself all for nothing. So anyway, thank you again and we will see you next time.